The Lockheed Martin F-35A Joint Strike Fighter (JSF) has been certified for the use of the B61-12 thermonuclear gravity bomb, news portal Breaking Defense reported on the 8th of March 2024, citing a spokesman for the F-35 Joint Program Office (JPO), Russ Goemaere. The nuclear certification of the Conventional Takeoff and Landing (CTOL) JSF variant was achieved on the 12th of October 2023, months ahead of an undertaking made to NATO allies that the certification would be in place by 2024. This will make the F-35A a dual-capable fighter that can carry both conventional and nuclear weapons, Breaking Defense quoted Goemaere as saying. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how B61-Mod 12 nuke-equipped F-35A will augment the power of the U.S. and allies. Let's get started. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. B61-Mod 12 has been pursued as a forward-deployed, tactical, strategic nuclear weapon to protect NATO and Asian allies. It's a cooperative effort between the U.S. Air Force and NNSA, or National Nuclear Security Administration. The U.S. Air Force is responsible for acquiring the Boeing-designed, GPS-assisted Inertial Navigation System (INS) directed tail kit. The kit has tail fins to control the bomb's downward descent and will enable it to dive down on the target with high accuracy. The bomb also uses rockets in the main body to spin stabilize it in flight and improve its accuracy. NNSA is responsible for developing the bomb's main assembly and integrating the actual nuclear warhead into live weapons. The B61-12 is not a completely novel weapon. It incorporates elements from various existing B61 models, while also integrating new and enhanced features. The exact power of B61-Mod 12 remains classified. Some reports indicate the warhead will have a maximum yield of approximately 50 kilotons. To give viewers a perspective, here's a comparison. The Trinity test in New Mexico in July 1945, which ushered in the nuclear age, had a yield of 20 kilotons. Hiroshima's Little Boy bomb had a yield of 13 to 18 kilotons, whereas Nagasaki's Fat Man bomb had a yield of 20 to 22 kilotons of TNT. B61-Mod 12 is expected to have a dial-a-yield capability, which can limit the extent of the nuclear reaction inside the warhead to lower the explosive force. This way, a B61-Mod 12 will be able to replace different bombs that have predefined explosive yields. In 2014, former U.S. Air Force Chief of Staff General Norton Schwartz, speaking at an event at the Stimson Center think tank in Washington, D.C., suggested that the guidance kit on the B61-12 would enable it to destroy even hardened underground targets without any specialized bunker-busting variant, as the blast's impact will be very focused due to the high accuracy. A total of 400 B61-Mod 12 are expected to be developed. Apart from the F-35A Joint Strike Fighter, the bomb is being integrated into certain combat jets, such as the F-16 and F-15 Strike Eagle, Tornado fighter jets, as well as B-52 and B-2 bomber. Viewers may note that the U.S. Air Force conducted flight tests of this new bomb on the F-35A in October 2021 and certified it on the F-15E in 2020. The Pentagon began the F-35 program in 2001 to develop a cost-effective replacement for the U.S. military's F-15 fighters, F-16 and F-18 fighter bombers and reconnaissance aircraft, and A-10 close-in support warplanes. The fighter is set to be the backbone of many U.S. air power, as well as many allies. The F-35 has three main models: the conventional takeoff and landing F-35A CTOL, and short takeoff and vertical landing F-35B STOVL, and the catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested recovery carrier-based F-35C CATOBAR. F-35A has been operational with the U.S. Air Force since 2016. Interestingly, the Pentagon declared on March 12th that the F-35 has received approval to commence full-rate production. B61-Mod 12 armed F-35As could potentially be deployed relatively close to the Russian border. Pentagon documents obtained from the U.S. Department of Defense's procurement database reveal plans for a new facility at RAF Lakenheath. According to The Telegraph, citing Pentagon documents, the United States is set to deploy nuclear weapons in the UK for the first time in 15 years due to an increasing threat from Russia. RAF Lakenheath, which previously housed nuclear missiles during the Cold War, is stated to become the site for this deployment. The removal of nuclear weapons from the UK occurred in 2008 when the perceived threat from Moscow diminished. Viewers may note that the United Kingdom has recently reiterated its pledge to acquire 138 F-35 Lightning combat aircraft, despite previously scaling back from the Complete Program of Record, or POR, quantity. Around 40% of these would be F-35A. Similar undertaking could be in process for other NATO members who are also acquiring the fifth-generation fighter aircraft. Also, according to information from the International Campaign to Abolish Nuclear Weapons in Germany, the nuclear warheads stored in Europe are to be replaced by the B61-12 from the beginning of 2023. The nuclear deterrence of a country depends on the nuclear triad. A nuclear triad is the capability to launch nukes from the air, sea, and land. The U.S.'s nuclear triad includes bombers and fighters with nuclear bombs and missiles, Ohio-class submarines armed with Trident II D5 missiles, and Minuteman III ICBMs. Each leg has its own pros and cons. While bombers and fighters carrying nukes are more vulnerable compared to Minuteman III ICBMs and Trident II D5 SLBMs, they offer greater flexibility as the strike can be withdrawn even at the last moment. F-35A carrying nukes would be much less susceptible to interception when compared to non-stealthy jets like F-16 and bombers like B-52. Its stealth profile will potentially enable it to carry the nukes deep inside enemy territory without being detected. So the F-35A provides great flexibility and will significantly enhance the military capability of the U.S. and its allies.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.